So, don't like an advert? Well, complain to the Advertising Standards Authority. And now they have a case of biblical proportions. They've been asked to decide if God exists. A group of evangelical Christians is upset about a bus campaign claiming there is probably no God. Now, the atheist behind the slogan might have to prove it. The man demanding said proof is Stephen Green, who heads an organisation called Christian Voice. Harry Anscombe has been investigating and discovers that Mr. Green is rather fond of pitting his fellow Christians against non-believers.
There is no God, probably. That's the message now travelling around Britain. 800 buses are carrying this poster and 1,000 more are being pasted up on London's Underground network. It follows a poster campaign last summer by the evangelical Christians, which showed the URL of a website saying all non-Christians were going to hell. Well, this is the atheist bus campaign, a response from the secularists.
We atheists are always being accused of being strident and shrill and things like that. And of course we're not, we're just ordinary, perfectly nice people. And this probably in the slogan kind of says that. I mean, it's a gentle, cautious, nobody could really object to it. I don't think they will.
See, the evidence doesn't support them.
Cue Stephen Green from the Christian Voice, here back in 1993, protesting against the government's proposal to give out condoms in secondary schools. He runs a website claiming to promote Christianity with testosterone. He also tried to ban Jerry Springer the Opera being aired by the BBC in 2005 and was arrested in Cardiff last year for handing out allegedly homophobic leaflets at a gay parade. The atheist bus posters are his latest bugbear.
We're moving so fast away from God. We're going down, into a hell of our own destruction. These adverts are part of that, and the complete disregard for truth and integrity in them is also part of that.
The Advertising Standards Authority has told More 4 News that they have received just 64 complaints about the atheist bus adverts, Stephen Green being one of those. But mainstream Christians are worried his notoriously extreme protests polarise a normal debate.
You know, what you see is what you get with Stephen Green. He believes things very fundamentally. He tries to assert his views on other people and on other groups. And so essentially what you see is what you get with Christian Voice.
The atheist bus campaign says Stephen Green's protests do a great deal of harm and claim that he is ultimately just a self-publicist.
The Old Testament is full of the prophets using photo opportunities. You know, somebody lies on one side for a certain number of time, lies on another side, there are yokes around people. So everybody's, trying to bring their message across in a graphic way. And there's perhaps a sense in which, some of what we do is media friendly. But that's the way it should be.
Right. So you wouldn't say that you were a self-publicist. You said this is certainly to do with the beliefs that you hold, and you believe strongly that this is the right way of going about.
Absolutely.
The ASA are still collating any complaints before making a decision. The problem being that if they ban the ad, it implies there is a God, and if they don't, it implies the statement is true. The atheist bus campaign say they will appeal against any ban and that they can substantiate their claim that God probably doesn't exist.
The saintly Harry Anscombe.